Agger's View is brought to you by PureMTGO.com and MTGOTraders.com. So we're here for round 3, and let's check out Brian Yang again. Let's see how he did here, because that was pretty masterful play on his part. As you see, Todd Anderson won again there too. So let's get this rolling here, and looks like he won again. Very nice. So let's check this out. So he's going to start on, what is it? They both start on 7-card hands here. Should be very nice. His opponent leads off with the Stomping Ground Goblin Guide. It means his opponent's playing Zoo. Was one of the most popular decks theorized in Modern. Didn't do insanely well at the beginning, but it certainly got a lot of options. Wild Nacatl is just insane. He gets a Wild Flooded Grota off his Goblin Guide, and he's revealed a Vendilion Clique as well, but he's taking a lot of damage here. An absolute ton. I'm pretty sure he's losing this game, if I didn't know what was happening already. He's got 7 power on board, and his opponent's at, he's at 3, so the game is over. So, let me pause this real quick. So we're back here for game 2 with Mythic versus with Zoo. And I'm really expecting Mythic to get a little lucky here. Zoo does not seem to be its best matchup at all. Especially it's got the white-blue version, so he's probably got Meddling Mages. I don't know how great they are in this matchup, but they should do some work against him. So I'm expecting him to get a mulligan from his opponent to 5 or 6 maybe, or have a bad draw in one of these 2 games. We know he won this match, but we don't know how he won it, so we'll see how it goes here. But I don't suspect he fully won a match just on how his strength of his sideboard. So the opponent opens with a Thoughtseize, takes a Sovereign. He mulliganed down to 6, so it's not looking good for him. Apparently his opponent's having the good luck this turn, and a turn 2 Dark Confidant with no response from Brian is not something you want to see at all. Wow. So the Dark Confidant survived. I thought he would have at least pathed it. Dark Confidant does a lot of damage. I don't even know how he's going to win this game, but apparently his opponent doesn't have many creatures in his hand, so I guess that's going to work for him. He Lightning Helix in response to Obstinate Baloth. Doesn't make a ton of sense, unless he's guaranteed to burn him out. He Thoughtseizes again, hits a Vendilion Clique, and gets to attack here. Tribal Flame Zoo. He has all 5 basic land types, so he has a 2 mana, deal 5 damage to any target in play. And he's just doing very well right here, as you would do with a Dark Confidant in play. He's drawing 2 cards a turn. So the way that Brian is staying in this game is pretty amazing. He blocks there. I don't know why he wouldn't have just used the Lightning Bolt first. Brian is staying in this game. He's going to have to top deck very well. I think he will top deck here if he won. No? Treetop Village. So, I mean, he's doing work the normal way. He's hoping to... He's playing very aggressively. As you've seen, he's not afraid to let his opponent kill himself with his Dark Confidant, which is actually pretty interesting here. His opponent should probably be swinging with his Dark Confidants by now. I don't know why he's not swinging. He's going to kill himself off his own cards. And, I don't know why you can see it there. Oh, he has enough to Celestial Colonnade attack, so... Wow, so his opponent... Just think about this game. His opponent had an amazing start. Dark Confidant, he stopped what his opponent was doing. He had pretty much the game under control. Brian decided his best bet was to actually race his opponent. And his opponent's Zoo. His opponent's got 3 3s for 1. But he decided that it would be best to start attacking the treetop villages. And he won the game. That was pretty amazing on his part. That's the second game I've seen him attack into what seems like a position you shouldn't be attacking. Like, personally, myself, I would not have been attacking as much as Brian in those games we were talking about, because you want to keep your treetop village back to block his confidant if he has a blocker for blah blah blah. You know, I mean, ways we can improve ourselves is looking at these players that win games that they shouldn't have won. Like, he had no business winning that game. I think his opponent misplayed by not being aggressive enough with his Dark Confidants and stuff, but I mean, that Lightning Helix was the worst play. It was like the most random thing ever to use it early. But I mean, he got through that game, so a lot of work there. It was very interesting. No one mulliganed here, so if he's gonna win this game, he's gonna just win it on pure skill instead of luck here. Man, this is crazy. So he used to tackle the Wild and Coddle there, just a 2-2. His opponent, oh, he missed a land drop, so apparently his opponent misplayed there by not mulliganing. I don't know why you wouldn't mulligan there. He paths a knight, but that's an extremely strong setup for his opponent. Give his opponent access to a ton of mana early. Luckily for Osman, his opponent just has a bunch of mana, it seems. So he's going to path his own Wild and Coddle to get a land. That's like the worst. And he doesn't draw another land. He has no action at all. So I'm almost guaranteeing that's a misplay by him keeping that hand. I mean, path is nice and all, and you can do it like that, but just so bad. He had a Lightning Helix, the mana creature, so could not get a triggered ability with the Sovereigns. If he doesn't have a path here, the game's over, and he hits for, well, not over, but it's pretty much over. So it looks like the game is pretty much over unless he has enough burn to finish off his opponent, and he does not. So that is game. And his opponent misplayed. Brian played well. It was just a very good match there. Not a very good match. It was an interesting match for sure. So let's see. We'll look for Todd Anderson. We know he's doing well with the elves here. So strong, sad. There we go. So his opponent is playing what seems to be the Project X deck. And Project X is Malira, Keeper of the Grove, Viscera, and any Persist guy, which means you get infinite enter the battlefield abilities on your Persist guys. Gemstone Cavern is interesting. He's looking for a way to combo off a turn early on the draw, but he's got infinite mana. Well, close to infinite mana now. Yeah, he's got infinite mana now and infinite cards. So unless his opponent has something right now, the game's over. He's telling his opponent this combat work. So as long as he has, as we were talking about before, the 2 Nettle Sentinels generates 2 green mana every time he plays a green spell. He's just returning creatures that cost less than 2. So he's generating mana off of this combo. And he's going to draw his whole deck. And his opponent's just watching him. I mean, you can certainly watch your opponent in the first game to make them lose time if you think they might go to time, and to learn about their deck if you haven't seen all their deck. So he gets infinite card draw. We haven't seen any way for him to win exactly on the turn that he plays, that he goes off though yet. He needs an Emrakul or a Grape Shot to actually win on the turn he does it. Otherwise, his opponent could have an out in like Damnation, but I don't think that the black-green deck, black-green combo deck shouldn't be playing Damnation, main board at least. So his opponent conceded. If he was going to wait that long, he might have kept on waiting. Strongstead hasn't yet shown us a way to win exactly on the turn that he combos off yet, but his opponent let him go. I mean, certainly he probably would have won anyways, but he would have had to play out his whole deck, and that would have given him his opponent some ideas on how to beat him. So this was a sweep. Let's see how Todd Anderson swept this game. Was that game combo? That was combo 3 or 4, right? So pretty insane again. Elves is very annoying, very insane. Gloria Rot Farm. That seems a bit suspicious to me. I mean, it's certainly a valuable card. Maybe he's playing the he could be playing the Death Cloud deck. That'd be very interesting. I don't know if he is. Killing that Heritage Druid is very nice for him, that's for sure. Elvish Archdruid does a lot of good work. So he body doubles as the Shriek Maw to take off the Elvish Archdruid. He gets his Cloudstone Curio down, but he doesn't have much going on right now. He gets to attack for 3 with his Fear Creature and play a Fauna Shaman, so Thakwa is looking pretty decently this game, but he does have, oh, there's a Heritage Druid and an El Sentinel. He had 2 Summoner's Packs in his hand. So unless his opponent has Damnation, he's pretty much got this game wrapped up just as it is right now. He needs another Nettle Sentinel to get crazy. But I mean, he's not. He's generating 1 mana every time he plays a green spell right now. And if he hits another Nettle Sentinel, it starts going crazy. But he needs to hit one, I believe. His opponent Court of Callings in response. Oh, he's going to try to steal a card. He steals a Elvish Visionary. But he still has another Elvish Visionary in his hand, so it didn't matter really. Looks like he's going to continue comboing off anyways. He's still only generating 1 mana creature, but if he can find another Nettle Sentinel, things will be fine for him. He's spending 1 mana to draw a card essentially. So he's got a limited amount of tries to find another Nettle Sentinel. There, he found it. So he's got infinite mana, infinite cards now. I think this game is over. It should be over, in fact. Now his opponent's probably just, unless he has Damnation in his hand, he's probably just being silly here. He's going to continue to gain mana, play his little dudes. Although we still haven't seen a way for him to win on the turn that he plays his combo. Let's see here. He's continuing on, Eternal Witnessing back the cards he needs to play. He's drawn a lot of cards, but drawn a lot of air, it seems. Each one of those 1 mana elves he's playing is generating 1 mana for him total. He Primal Commands away his last land, gets a Regal Force, should speed things up. So his opponent doesn't even have the option of Damnation next turn, even if he did have it. So hoping for his opponent to lose on the packs is not going to happen. Elvish Archdruid actually cost him a mana at that point. No, because it doesn't cost, because he can pay it back by tapping it itself. So there's that. In fact, yeah, all the Llanowar elves are generating 2 mana because they can tap themselves with the Heritage Druid. So he's just doing very well right now. He's drawing his whole deck. We'll see if he does have a way to win, because his opponent's apparently letting him go through the whole thing. Continually untapping his guys and replaying like his Regal Force, making sure not to deck himself, which is possible. Another Elvish Archdruid. His guys are absolutely huge. Okay, so he's going to the end of the turn. If his opponent did have a Damnation, he would have won. But apparently Todd does not have a way to win on a turn. He's trying to go off. So that's that. Okay, I guess I'll see you in round 4.